So over the last week, I've been focused on what's going on in the overall market, what comes next, how to prepare. But during that time period, I've been watching Zbcn and Zebec like a hawk. Obviously, because it's one of my investments, of course. But what I realized is the team continued to build, never gave up during the bad times in the market. The team continued to make massive partnerships, which I'm going to talk about in today's video. On top of that, the price in comparison to a lot of the other altcoins wasn't all that bad. And on top of all of that, the community showed up every single day. Trust me when I say this is a video you do not want to miss, because more and more I think about it, the more and more I realize that we are all not bullish enough on Zbcn. Anyways, before I continue, remember that nothing in this video is financial advice. I could always be wrong. Make sure you guys do your own research. And by the way, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage because you know what you're doing, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. Okay, so as always, let's kick things off by taking a look at the crypto bubbles and just see how the market is performing on the day. And as we can see, most of these coins are green, which is fantastic. That's what, 3 days in a row now or something like that, where we're seeing most of these coins go up. Fingers crossed that the remainder of 2025 is up only. What is this that just popped up out of nowhere? Did you guys see that? Up 78.9% MON. I don't know what this is, but again, let's just hope that the remainder of 2025 is up only, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But let's get into Zbcn related stuff now. Okay, so they posted this on their X account yesterday. So Zebec network is now in the Bloomberg Galaxy DeFi Index. Massive news here. So Zbcn has been added to the Bloomberg Galaxy DeFi Index, now one of 23 assets selected from across an entire DeFi ecosystem. Let's see this. So November 2025 target weight. Zbcn weight is 1.55% alongside established leaders like Uniswap, Aave, Athena, and Ondo Finance. So it's alongside some really big heavy hitters in the space. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Bloomberg Galaxy DeFi Index, you could just quickly type it in Google and see what it's all about. But I do have it pulled up right here. I'll just go over a couple of the key features real quick. And then I want to get into some more news, bigger news, in my personal opinion, for Zbcn. So the Bloomberg Galaxy DeFi Index is a modified market cap weighted benchmark tracking the largest decentralized finance protocols and apps that use smart contracts on blockchains to offer financial services such as lending, market making, and insurance without a central financial intermediary. And the key features here, which is tracking the performance of USD traded DeFi assets, third-party expert assessment on pricing sources for risk and suitability, calculated daily using digital asset research, pricing methodology, rebalance, and reconstituted monthly. So as you can see, it's some pretty legit stuff. And if you come over here, you can see the weights that they have. Then you can see Uniswap, Aave, Athena, Ondo, Injective, Maker, Curve. Like it really is alongside some big names in the space. And then down here, you can see Zebec sitting at 1.55%. The largest is Uniswap sitting at 16%. Okay, so yeah, big news here for Zbcn. And man, I just don't understand how anyone can ever be bearish on such a project. Funny enough, I saw someone tried being bearish on this about maybe like a week ago, try spreading some FUD, which is absolutely hilarious, especially the timing of the FUD. The market is red and then people want to spread FUD. What have I been telling you guys? That's when people like to spread FUD, when the market is coming down, right? But when the coin starts to just go up and up and up, all of the noise stops. Absolutely funny. But let's get into the next piece of news for Zbcn right here, which is this, their new partnership with Dash. Okay, so check this out. Dash posted this on X. So we're very happy to announce a new partnership with Zebec. Privately spend your Dash anywhere in the world, letting you live off of Dash fully while we continue to round out the rest of our spending options. We're working on some other big things together with Zebec too. Wow, I wonder what else is coming for this partnership. I cannot wait to see. But it's massive news, very massive news. Over the last couple months, we all know that like privacy coins and stuff like that was exploding. And Dash is one of those coins that a lot of times I open up the crypto bubbles and I just saw Dash just sitting there up like 50%, 60%, 70%. It went on a pretty crazy run actually. For those of you real quick that is unfamiliar with Dash, you can just come over here to CoinMarketCap and just really just take a look at what they're about. So Dash is an open source blockchain and crypto focused on offering a fast, cheap, global payments network that is decentralized in nature. According to the project's white paper, Dash seeks to improve upon Bitcoin by providing stronger privacy and faster transaction. So what do you notice here? Payments, and you see privacy. Two of the biggest things, two of the biggest narratives for this cycle. Okay, so this cannot be ignored, and I strongly believe that this partnership is just, it's crazy. I think it's just an incredible partnership. If you scroll up here, you can see the performance on this thing over the last like couple months. This thing was sitting at like $20, skyrocketed all the way up to 100 and nearly $50. Okay, so this is legit stuff. And it's also listed on Binance and it's listed on Coinbase. It's listed on all the exchanges, right? And now they have partnered up with Zbcn, who is still not listed on Coinbase or listed on Binance, but it could be just around the corner. I mean, you never know, right? But I remain extremely bullish on Zbcn. Now, before I get into the price action, I want to know what you guys think about the Dash partnership, and I want to know what you guys think about the Bloomberg Galaxy. Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's get into the price action here. Okay, so right now, Zebec Zbcn is sitting at 0.0035. It is up to almost 2.5% in the last 24 hours. The current market cap is 332 million. You know what's incredible? Considering that a lot of the altcoins came crashing down like crazy over the last couple months, Zbcn's price, even though it came down as well, it never really fully crashed. All it really did was give a pretty decent correction. You know, it could have definitely come down back towards where we initially bought it, right? But it did not. It stayed above 100 million. I think it only went as low as like 200 and something million market cap, right? So it's just, yeah, the price action, even though, you know, it's not breaking new all-time highs, it's still holding up quite decent if you ask me. Let's come over here to this chart. Okay, so if we take a look here at this indicator, you can find this down below if you're interested. It's called Trade Assist, right? You can see that the last buy zone was fired on November 21st. If you did buy it right here, you'd have been smiling all the way to the bank right now. Let's zoom in a little bit and see if we're at some sort of resistance. We might be. Zbcn today went as high as 0.0036. We can see that there's a bit of resistance up here at 0.0038. So I'm looking to see if it can break 0.0038. If it breaks there, I mean, there's a lot of resistance along the way, just like pretty much all of the altcoins, because you know the last couple months have been pretty bad in this market. But when Zbcn broke a previous resistance, let's see here, because it broke this one, 0.0022. It came a little bit below it. I was a little bit worried for the price action. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because once that did break, I was like, could we really retest these lows down here, 0.0012? But that did not happen. It looked like people bought up the dip, and this is why Zbcn is making the moves that it's making. Now, some people might look at this and be like, well, all the coins in the market is moving up, so this is nothing really special. I completely disagree, because Zbcn actually started moving off a little bit ahead of time, a little bit before a lot of these altcoins start to take off. Zbcn start to just do its own thing, right? And that's because the partnerships that it continues to build, making the right moves, and it just cannot be denied. The community continues to buy the dip. The community knows what they hold. The community continues to talk about this thing and will post this thing. So more and more people are aware of Zbcn. So the price action, as far as I'm concerned, it's not perfect because of the overall market, but it's still decent in comparison to the overall market. Now, if Zbcn does break this level, right, so 0.0021, and it does come crashing down to where I initially bought in, I'm not even going to sweat it, because I'm just going to be like, I guess an opportunity was presented to me. And you know what that means. I buy the dip. But what are you guys doing with Zbcn? Are you buying more? Are you just holding? Like, what are your plans? Let me know again in the comment section down below. But yeah, lots of bullish things for Zbcn. The past week, these guys have just been, they've just been bringing it, man. just crazy. And again, I don't understand how anyone could even try to even attempt spreading FUD on Zbcn. Absolutely funny, man. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below, and until next time, take care.